$129. That's what the average HVAC company pays Google for a single phone call in 2025, before that call ever turns into a job. Not a signed invoice. Not a booked appointment. Just the click, and then the ring. And on a completely normal week, a real chunk of those calls just doesn't get answered. Here's the part that never makes it into the marketing report. Your best technician is on a roof, under a house, or elbow deep in a failed heat exchanger when that phone rings. It rings. And rings. 4 rings, 5 rings, then voicemail. The caller doesn't leave a message. They don't wait around either. They tap back to their search results and call the next HVAC company on the list. You already paid for that lead. Somebody else just got paid for the job. It's not that your team doesn't care. There's just one phone, one dispatcher, and a truck that can't be in 2 places at once. That's not a staffing failure. That's just physics. It's the same story whether it's a solo operator with 1 truck or a 10-truck company with a full dispatch team. Somebody's always in the middle of a job when the next call comes in. This is the math most shops never actually run. Local IQ's 2025 search advertising benchmarks put the average cost per lead for heating and furnace ads at $129. Other industry trackers put blended HVAC lead costs somewhere between $90 and $150, depending on the channel and the market. Either number tells you the same thing. Every call that rings out is real ad spend, already gone for absolutely nothing. Now multiply that by a normal month. Calls during drive time. Calls during lunch. Calls at 8 p.m. when the office is closed, and the truck is already home for the night. That's not one bad afternoon. That's a slow, steady bleed on money you already spent to get the phone to ring in the first place. And it never shows up as a line item, because it doesn't feel like a loss. It just feels like a lead that quietly stopped existing. Picture a typical 2-truck HVAC shop running about $3,000 a month in Google Ads. At roughly $125 a lead, that's about 24 paid leads coming in every single month. If even a third of those hit voicemail because both trucks are already on a job, that shop just funded 8 jobs for whichever competitor happened to pick up first. So here's what's actually changing that math for HVAC shops right now. It's called Maya, an AI texting agent built specifically for home service businesses. The second a call goes unanswered, Maya sends a text back, not in hours, in seconds. Picture the text. Sorry we missed your call. Is this about a repair, or something urgent like no heat? The homeowner answers. Maya gets the address, checks how urgent it is, and figures out what kind of job this actually is. Then, we can get a tech out tomorrow morning between 9 and 11. Does that work? She qualifies the lead the same way a good dispatcher would. And then she books it straight onto your calendar. 24 hours a day, including nights and weekends, which is exactly when most of these calls go unanswered in the first place. This isn't a phone tree. It isn't hold music promising someone will call you back. It's an actual conversation happening in the background while your technician finishes the job that's already in front of them. No hold music. No epalegi voicemail. No, we'll call you back within 24 hours. Just an answer, right now. Let's run the real math on what that's worth. Say that same 2-truck shop recovers just 8 of those missed leads a month instead of losing them to voicemail. At a normal 40% close rate, and a $625 average ticket, that's a little over 3 extra jobs booked. Call it $2,000 a month in revenue that used to just evaporate into a competitor's calendar. That's roughly $24,000 a year, and that's before you count the ad spend you stop wasting on calls nobody ever answers. Run a bigger shop with a bigger ad budget, and this number only gets larger. The math scales with however much you're already spending to make the phone ring. A 10-truck shop spending $15,000 a month on ads isn't looking at a $2,000 leak. It's looking at $10,000 or more every single month. Same marketing budget. Same phone number. Same technicians in the field. The only thing that changed is nobody's on hold anymore. Before, you pay Google $129, the phone rings out, and the lead quietly becomes someone else's job. After, you pay Google that exact same $129, Maya answers in seconds, and the lead lands on your calendar instead. The ad spend didn't change. Who wins the job did. If you want to see exactly how this works for a shop your size, the link is heatbooker.com. This is Margin and Wrench. New playbook every day. Hit subscribe.